We welcome you to Los Angeles. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Texas Rangers taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go now. And today on the hill, Roki Sasaki.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. And it's gone. The first batter of the game leaves the yard, and they grab the lead. It's 1-0.
Well, you got to love a game that brings some action from the jump. And at the plate, he was looking for a pitch to absolutely drive. And, you know, leadoff hitters aren't up there anymore just working the count, trying to get on. They're looking to make some noise and do some damage.
Stepping in, Evan Carter. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Seager stands in now. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's going back. Back some more. On the warning track, and hauls it in. And now we take a look at the Rangers lineup. Now with their ace on the mound today, they're just looking to provide him a little bit of run support, and they'll see what they can do for him.
Boog, you have to be really careful when you've got a guy like this on the mound for you to not become a spectator. You know that he doesn't give up a whole lot, but sometimes guys get a little too comfortable and don't have an urgency to score runs. You have to make sure you put him in a situation where he can get the W, but also you guys can cruise to the finish line and not have to worry about a comeback in the end. Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
And now Jack Peterson fouls it off. Still 1-2. Runners at first and second with one gone. And there's a ball. Way upstairs, and the count's full.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
And they're all loaded up. Danny Jansen to hit here. Ground ball right side, down the line, and it's foul.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike three, but when you're pumping high 90s, you'll get away with some of those. More margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport. And I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Carter, the runner at third. Berger at second. Peterson on at first with 2 down. Next pitch is outside.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Good job at damage control right there.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Back here at Dodger Stadium. And on the mound today, Jacob deGrom.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
We go to the bottom of the first. Stepping in the long ball threat, Shohei Ohtani. Ground ball right side, but it kicks foul. And now it's even up.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
And a curve is down and in. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
So here's Kyle Tucker now. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Runner at first with no outs here. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Got him swinging.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information. But the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating. That's really good pitching right there. And it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
Chris with that distraction and a speedy guy at first. He's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
And here it comes.
That's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there. And I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. So the Dodgers leave one, still behind by a count of 1-0. Top of the second, here's Josh Young.
Third baseman, Josh Young.
Freeman steps on the bag. Some ricochet action on that play, but they get the out. So next to hit for Texas, Ezekiel Duran. One down, base is empty.
That's ball 2.
He swings and fouls one off. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. So the Rangers batting order turns over. Brandon Nimmo stepping in for the Rangers. Still in the second, already at 44 pitches, so some concern there. And that drops in for a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
One and two now. Stays alive. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Call makes the grab, and that's the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rangers, but they lead it 1-0. Back here in LA, bottom half of inning number 2. Muncy digs in. A changeup missing. 2-2. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along.
Yeah, there's no doubt, Boog. Electric stuff from the jump. I mean, there's just no messing around right now. It's still very early, but we could see a pretty impressive outing here if the strikeouts keep coming in the way they are. One thing you have to be aware of, though, is a high strikeout rate might impact the pitch count as the innings roll on.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
One out, base is empty. That's way outside. And the count is even 2-2.
James Kingsley working the plate. Kingsley's pretty well respected around the league.
Yeah, when you talk to players, I think consistently he is one of the guys you hear compliments about. Players appreciate the job he does back there.
Yeah, and that's kind of all you can ask for, really, just a fair chance to go out and have success.
The 2-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. The other way. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
1 gone, runner at first. Dalton Rushing steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Freeland at first, 1 gone. That's ripped to right down the line. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Coming home. Now a relay to the plate. Tag, safe at home. It's 1-1.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one. Ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in the mechanics.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Alex Call now at the plate. Swinging a foul out of play. Tied up here in the early going. Next pitch is outside. And a breaking ball misses outside. Man at second. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
First base.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walk not a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
And now it's going to be Hae-Sung Kim. Bounding ball here, rolls foul.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Hit on the ground, might be 2. Fires to second for 1. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish.
I know we're still early in the stages of this game, but this at bat has the potential of being a difference maker. You've got to stay calm in the box.
Ball to strike. The pitch. And he chases a high fastball there.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Goes down looking.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back here at Chavez Ravine. Now the number 2 hitter, Evan Carter. And that's outside.
Well, these Rangers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Throw on to Freeman. 1 up, 1 down. So now it's Corey Seager.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Ball, that's off the plate.
On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. On its way to the corner, and that will drop foul. Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
And now it's Jake Berger to hit. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone.
2 strikes.
Two outs. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Swing Swing and a miss, and he got him. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Rangers go down quickly there. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Kyle Tucker. And that drops in for a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
And a good eye there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
Right side. And that chance handled. The throw to first. And Tucker is retired. Andy Pajas getting ready to hit. Up and in, ball 4. And here's Freddie Freeman. In there. And so now 1-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And an excellent job keeping it right there.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
That's a strike across the top of the zone. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Picks up strikeout number 7. No runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. 3 innings complete, all tied 1-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Jock Peterson. That one fouled off. Close, but called a ball. And it's 2-2. That's a little bit low. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Swing and a miss. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Now it's Jansen to hit. The other way, and he beats the shift, and it finds its way through for a hit. And they have their first hit since the first inning.
Now that
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Go ahead run on base. Here's the second baseman. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Grabs it on the run. And there's two down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
So two down now, and here is Josh Young. And now two balls and a strike. And that one fouled off. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Top half of inning number 4. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Two outs. On the ground. They take the force out, and that will end the inning. So one hit is all they get to the bottom of inning number 4 now. All tied 1-1. And we're back. Bottom of the 4th, and now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Alex Freeland. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Action in the pen down there. Tyler Alexander, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Junis getting cranked up as well. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
Well, that's pretty much the dream two-strike curveball. If you're the pitcher, hard downward break at the very end that just dips below the swing path. And they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate. So that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound.
Digging in, Dalton rushing. Young trying to get there. And that quickly 2 away. And here is Alex Call.
Nobody knows how I feel, cause you wasn't there when I almost drowned in my own blood, sweat, and LLV. I remember him and Jack.
And that's in for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Two down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a ball popped in the air out to shallow center. That gets down for a hit.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact.
Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Out there. And the inning is over.
Well, trying to get into scoring position, but a great catch and throw to end the inning. That's the way to pick up the pitcher.
We go to the top of the 5th. Leading off, Ezekiel Duran. That to right. Fair ball. Here's Brandon Nimmo.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Pitch
Two
misses
balls,
there.
two
Two
strikes.
balls, two strikes the count. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Number 86 looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Number 78, the right-hander, also getting loose. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Two now. Got him swinging, and he's up to 7 strikeouts. Evan Carter stepping in for the Rangers. Just missed.
This is one of those situations
two balls,
defensively where
one
you
strike.
can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
That's a strike.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
Man at first, one away. Got him looking. Strikeout number 8.
Oh, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Here's Corey Seager. Swung on, belted. Pajes going back onto the track, and he makes the catch. So they can't do anything with the leadoff single there. Last half of the 5th coming up. All tied 1-1. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Tyler Alexander.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Hae-Sung Kim. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
The shortstop takes the ball.
2-2 to the count.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. And I'm so glad I'm retired.
Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. 2 outs, base is empty. That was the sweeper, but it missed. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. 2 down, nobody on. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. 3rd foul ball in a row.
2-2 on the way. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he strikes out the side in the 5th.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, number 78. And now the first baseman, Jake Berger. Just off the outside edge. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Edwin Diaz, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Garcia also getting ready. And it's strike 2.
I wouldn't throw him another broken ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That's outside, and it's 3-2. In the air, out towards left center, and out number 1 on the grab.
Now that is designated hitter Josh
And Jack Peterson stands in. One now. Yeah, that's fouled off. Next offering upstairs.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
And now the count filled up 3-2. Outside, and that is ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Danny Jansen stepping in for the Rangers with the go-ahead run at first, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Way high. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
So hard to touch. Being at the top of the zone, 99, 98, even 97. As pitchers do such a good job of teasing that part of the zone, just elevating a little bit. It looks good because you see it.
Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time. Now it's the second baseman. Out towards left center. Call on his way over. He's got it, and that is that. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. All tied 1-1. Back here at Dodger Stadium, bottom of the 6th. Here's the center fielder, Andy Pajes. Towards right center. That's well struck back there. And caught on the warning track. Not quite enough behind that one.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The next pitch misses. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Bullpen action for the Rangers. Chris Martin getting ready to go. Wynn warming up as well. All tied up here in the bottom of the 6th. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Here's Max Muncy. 2 outs. Went too far that time. It's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We're through 6 full. All tied 1-1. So they turn to Edwin Diaz out of the pen.
Number 3.
So digging in, Josh Young.
Josh Young.
Got him. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, lowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
And a 2-1 on the way.
Ball, that's out.
Fought off foul. And that's ball 4.
Take your base.
Tried another slider, but it missed the plate.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
The 1-1 is upstairs, and it's 2-1.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Swings through that one.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, 98 miles per hour in the gun.
Well, you got to be pretty quick with the bat speed these days. So many guys throwing in the upper 90s, and you see the velocity on that one. Just tough to catch up to. I mean, guys are coming in, and they're going max effort. They're not looking to go a long distance. They want to get as many strikeouts as they possibly can.
Evan Carter stepping in for the Rangers. 2 outs. In the air, left field. He's got it, and that's the 3rd out. Rangers lead 1. Still tied 1-1. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Chris Martin.
I'm just a simple man. Oh yeah.
Alex Freeland steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Oof. That one went straight back and got our ump right in the mask. Let's hope he's okay. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And one away in the bottom of the seventh.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Line to left and foul ball. Bases empty, one away here at the bottom of the seventh. Swing and a pop up in foul ground. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, makes the catch. 2 down.
Now batting. Left fielder, Alex.
Now the left fielder, Alex Call.
Keeping it real, nobody knows how I feel. Cause you wasn't there when I almost drowned in my own blood, sweat, and LLV. I remember him and Jag used to control the party.
Check swing, he went too far and it's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Pitch misses there, and the count now even up. Swings and lines a base hit into left field, and that extends the inning. Hesung Kim steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Ball.
Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. Throw to second and great jump.
Down to go-ahead runs in scoring position, so big opportunity for them to jump ahead late.
2 down, go-ahead run in scoring position.
Count full.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Shohei Ohtani would be next. Big bat with a potentially huge opportunity. That one the other way, and it's just foul. That was close. Fights it off. He'll see another. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Line drive. Squeezes it, and that is the inning. 1 left for LA. Score remains tied 1-1. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Alex Vesia.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Now it's Corey Seager.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate and try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Breaking ball in there, got him looking. First out in the top of the 8th. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jake Berger. Late swing, fouled off. All tied up, and we're in the top of the 8th. Fouls it off, still 1-2. That one missing inside. On the ground, out to short, and it gets by him. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
And the batter now, Jock Peterson. That one hit to right. Brings it in, and there's 2 away.
Lefties can definitely be a little pull happy up there, especially with pitches that they see pretty well. That was a good example. He hooked an outside pitch, hit that ball in the air to right, just not with much authority.
Danny Jansen stepping in for the Rangers. Here's a 1-2. And that skips in the dirt.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
Snap throw to first. And he's back in safely. Swing and a miss, and that is that. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Cole Winn. Back to the top of the order now. Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And that's in the dirt. Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. That one misses in the dirt. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. Swing and a ball driven out to center. That one back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Here's Kyle Tucker. One down, base is empty. And that's outside. Some activity in the bullpen for Texas. Jacob Junis appears to be getting loose. Beeks also throwing. Pitch misses, and it's 3-2. Andy Pajas in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Andy Pajes will hit next. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next offering upstairs. Freddie Freeman in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. 2 down, nobody on. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Two outs. And that's too high. Ball 4.
Oh, very close with the location right there. It's just tough to get rewarded on the call with pitches near the top of the strike zone.
So now it's Freddie Freeman. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. 9th inning coming up. All tied 1-1. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Tanner Scott.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Next offering in there for a strike. 1-2. Hit on the ground to the right side, and that goes foul. Line drive, that's a base hit. A leadoff single, and the go-ahead run is aboard.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity, and he came through for his club right there.
So up next, Josh Young. Swing and a high fly ball hit in the air left center field. This one's got a chance. That's back. Forget it. He muscles that one out of here. It's 3-1.
Not every home run is a majestic blast off the bat, and even though he hit it pretty well, it was anything but a sure thing to get out. But today, the conditions were right. He got just enough of it, and I think the backspin really helped that thing carry.
Ezekiel Duran stepping in for the Rangers. Just off the inside edge. Swing and a line drive slicing into right field. Pulls up, and that's in there for a knock.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And now it's the Rangers leadoff hitter, Brandon Nimmo. And Singy, he started this one off with a bang.
Yes, he did. It always feels great when you can connect with one right away. Certainly a shot of confidence for the entire lineup and a shot to the heart for this crowd.
Duran gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-2.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. It's going to really have to bear down.
And they'll do it again. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame here at the top of the ninth. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Call pulls it down and there's two gone.
Now batting, shortstop, Corey Seager.
And here's Corey Seager to hit. And he hits a ground ball right side to first, and that is that. And some late inning drama here in the ninth as this homer gives them the lead. It's now a 3-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Robert Garcia.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Max Muncy at the dish. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
One down, base is empty. To the right side, Haggerty tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
2 down, nobody on. Line to left and foul ball. Garcia is just 1 strike away. Lifted to left, and that should do it. And that'll do it. Ball game. The Rangers claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
3-1 ball game, quick game. We were looking for a little bit more. It seemed at points the offenses were going to break out, but a total of 4 runs combined. Really good pitching and defense on both sides. Just a couple of key swings making all the difference.